Thank you for joining us on WSAV News 3 today at 11. We will start this Tuesday morning off with a live look from our Savannah cam out over Tybee Island. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Alyssa Carsley is outside in toasty Taylor Square with a look at our forecast first. Good morning, Alyssa.
Hey, good morning, Kim. We're still seeing some lingering humidity behind last night's cold front. So while it's warm, it is a little sticky outside, but I wanted to show you a great preview of our Wednesday morning temperatures. Take a look at this. It really doesn't get too much better for an early June morning with temperatures falling back into the 50s and the 60s. Take full advantage of that, because our next warming trend really isn't too far away. Now, of course, today, still slightly sticky. We're still looking at slightly higher dew points for the rest of this afternoon, though gradually tomorrow into Thursday, that northeast wind just continues to bring in the cooler, the drier air down the coastlines. We lose the chance of rain, we lose the humidity, and we finally say hello to that gorgeous sunshine once again. Though for this afternoon, we're still tracking a few scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. They'll continue to bubble up as we head into this evening, and then gradually overnight we lose the rain, we lose the cloud cover, and then by tomorrow morning and even throughout the rest of our Wednesday, it stays very comfortable. So coming up in the complete Storm Team 3 forecast, we'll talk about those rain showers for today and the cool down, talk about how long it'll last for.
Thank you, Alyssa. A nice and welcome distraction. We appreciate that. Topping our news this morning, the Justice Department says it's following a federal court order to pause the creation of anti-weaponization fund. The Trump administration created the nearly $2 billion measure to help settle a lawsuit with the president. Washington correspondent Vinay Simlot explains the backlash that's coming from both sides of the aisle.
The Department of Justice says it'll abide by a court order blocking it from transferring money, considering claims, or distributing money from a $1.776 billion anti-weaponization fund that was created to settle an IRS lawsuit with President Donald Trump.
The anti-weaponization of people, people were destroyed. They went to jail. Their families were ruined. We're reimbursing those people for their legal fees and for their costs.
But lawmakers on both sides of the aisle say they're opposed to the fund. Some say they're concerned the money could go to people who attacked the Capitol on January 6th of 2021. And disagreements over the fund led Senate Republicans to cancel a vote to fund ICE and Border Patrol before Memorial Day.
The Senate stands adjourned.
The court ordered the Department of Justice to pause the fund for at least 2 weeks, and a person familiar with the president's thinking says he's considering whether to move forward with it at all. Still, some Senate Republicans say they want explicit assurances from the administration that the fund won't be created, and Democrats proposed legislation blocking the government from ever settling a lawsuit with the president or the vice president.
Let's call this what it is. This is corruption in broad daylight.
That was Vinay Simlot reporting. The federal judge overseeing President Trump's lawsuit with the IRS says she's reopening the lawsuit and looking into whether the Department of Justice committed fraud against the court. The president is accused of settling the lawsuit with the IRS to avoid the court's scrutiny. In our military report this morning, members of the 3rd Infantry Division are enjoying the comforts of home again following a 9-month deployment to Eastern Europe. A group of soldiers with the 3rd Division Sustainment Brigade returned to Fort Stewart last night after supporting NATO operations as part of Task Force Marne. Families cheered and waved signs as they anxiously waited to be reunited with their loved ones. The unit spent months training alongside Allied forces, conducting live-fire exercises and strengthening coordination with partner militaries across the region.
A long time coming. This is the longest I've been away from the kids, so super excited to see them. I'm just really proud of what we accomplished over there, and I'm glad we could, to share it with all the families here coming back.
The rest of the division's deployment units are expected to return in additional waves later this year. Welcome home and thank you for your service.